Alright, hello and welcome back, everyone. Last week was the first day of our training cycle, which we had drawn up, or the first week, rather, of the training cycle. The goal was actually to only get through half of 1 week of the training cycle, because we're kind of coming back and getting into it, and we got through all of it with the exception of the at-home workout, which we didn't want to work 3 days in a row. We'll kind of go over that a little bit, but what we're going to be doing today is just going over kind of what we did in the gym and, how the week went and this type of thing. This will maybe take 10 minutes or something like this, maybe 20 minutes. Anticipating it to be short. If it's really, really short, we'll just go and stream a game on the gaming channel following this, well, let's get into it. So, we did have our day one, which was what we made a video on for the first day of our training cycle. We walked to the gym, or home from the gym every single one of these days, and it's like 3.5 miles each way. We got rides in a couple of ones. We have it muted because I'm uncertain about the music, and we made adjustments in all of our workouts here. And so the adjustment we made on the first day is ankle was hurting, largely as a result of, or it started hurting a lot during the walk. This is why we hadn't been going to the gym for a while, so I wanted to pull back off of anything that would really hurt the ankle or aggravate the ankle. And so instead of doing any sort of one-arm stuff on the first day, we just did more sets of cleans and more sets of snatch. For whatever reason, my head processed this as just clean and not clean and jerk, so we only did cleans, so that was another mistake, and we did no plyo. And this is just to take a lot of the stress off the ankle. So we got some more reps, and we did EMOMs 9 sets. Here we have the snatches. We also used only 75% of the weight. We were planning on using 65% of the weight of the listed percentages, but then it was really low. Also recorded this in slow-mo, which is why the video looks funny. But just, kind of coming back into it, the big and difficult thing was the walking. We got a ton of blisters, throughout the week, but this was kind of okay. It happens. It's what's going on. Here we have some clean pulls, and so this week overall went pretty well, but the big story was just getting back in there and getting into it. And so this is what we did and how things went. Oh my god, I don't even have chat pulled up. Chat, please. No one's watching anyways. This is an Into the Void kind of vlog training update, but also, like, my form on all of this stuff looks super trash. Really, it's been a while since we've done any sort of the technical work, so that's gonna be a bit of a thing. We only have the video for this first day of all of our stuff. This was actually a new PR on Skwaaats Press, which I had no idea. We did this for 8 reps, and I think this was our only PR of the first day. We generally try and push the PRs a little bit more on the accessory work, but while keeping the RPE low. So I definitely could have done more than 8 here, but the idea is we're not full doing maximum effort when hitting PRs. We're just switching exercises when we can't really push the PRs as much on the accessory work. And this is one where I really think that this lift is going to be very important for the bent press, or any sorts of tons of bottoms up work is going to be important. This is a bottoms up kettlebell press, where the bottom of the kettlebell is high and it's mainly working the hand. The hand is the big point of things. We're going to have a jump scare of the bottom of my foot in just a second, I think, after the sauna here. But stabilizing and keeping the weight stable is the difficult part, as you guys could probably infer. I think this was with 12 kilos, which is like 28 pounds, around there. Kettlebells are generally in kilos. Got a picture of someone else's foot. There's a picture of my foot. You can see the blisters from day one from the walking, and that was that's kind of the video here. Coming back in, we went in on day 2, which was going to be a squat and bench and bent press day. We actually did the bent presses first. This is what we're going to do, or no, did we do the bent presses first? Yeah, we did the bent presses first because they don't go that heavy. We did bent press into squat. The squat felt ungodly heavy. The top set was 425 for a double, which it felt very, very difficult. We didn't have a belt though. Hey Dragon, how's it going? It's good to be here. Yeah, you saw the I just saw your comment on the other video on the Romanian guy. That Romanian guy is so strong. Here, we could probably just link his thing. But like in terms of, there's like a lot of overlap between that guy and what he does and like the type of stuff we like to do. He's more interested in the general strongman and less interested in like the powerlifting type of stuff, but we could link his Instagram here if you're interested in checking him out. But yeah, so we got through the workout. It's a total of 35 sets on this Wednesday day, which was a little bit daunting when I counted the sets, but like it was pretty manageable, to be honest, because a lot of the sets are relatively low intensity. The front squat holds are an interesting one. I wish we had a video of it, but you just unrack it with a front squat, you bounce, and this is off of front squat percentages. You do it really, really heavy. It's an ab exercises. Doing good? How about your day? Just started, doing pretty good. We haven't even opened our energy drink. Just going through kind of last week's workout. This is going to be something I think we try and do once a week for the weightlifting channel, but honestly, after thinking about it, it probably doesn't take that long to go through, because a lot of it's just reporting on how like the workouts went. My straps aren't currently in my backpack for the workouts, so like the pendulum row is suffering a little bit, the pulls are suffering a little bit. We want to be doing these with snatches because the entire point is speed, and you'll have a lot more speed with straps. So I got to put the straps in my backpack. Lat pull down shrug is like, you go for the lat pull down, but instead of actually, bending at the elbows, you're only retracting the shoulder blades and really focusing on that. There's a lot of focus on the program with the movement of the shoulders, especially just like bringing back the scapula is important for the bent press, but this might just be extra fatigue that's like not really worth it. So I guess maybe can we denote that we maybe want to get rid of that in a way that feels good? Let's do this. We maybe want to get rid of that. Oh, let's actually just double check that you guys can actually see. Oh, you guys can't. Tragic. Okay, let's do this. My bad. Apologies. I apologize. We skipped the low bar squats because we did like, the weight would have been basically nothing, only doing 75% of that. And then we did bench. We actually, we flubbed the re-rack on one of the benches and had our life flash before our eyes because the weights came off of one side. But we had enough control with the other side that we were able to stay on. Where's the petrol can? Still have it for when the energy drink runs out. And, okay. And then we had more bottoms-up work with the kettlebells, which is useful. And then bottoms-up curls and bottom-up tricep extensions. We've talked about this before, but the bottoms-up position really forces you to have like a lot of hand and wrist strength. And then, okay, we did this workout on Tuesday instead of Monday. We did this one on Thursday, and then we did this one on Saturday. And this is why we didn't do the Sunday workout. I didn't want to work out 3 days in a row. I didn't want to go Saturday, Sunday, and then into Monday, where we're planning on working out today. So we just kind of skipped Sunday, although we did some stuff on Sunday. We tried to do the bending of the nail. There's a video of that on the Strength YouTube. Didn't really manage to bend it that much, but bent it a little bit. No experience, and I've never looked up the technique for it. Planning on looking up the technique and seeing what we can do. We always want to see the suspicious drink from the can. Prove it's not poison. Maybe it is poison. Then Friday was a technical day for weightlifting and one-arm snatch. Here, the ankle was actually feeling pretty good, so we didn't cut out the one-arm snatches. We did them. They felt pretty good. Ankle felt a little bit uneasy. It's felt uneasy like throughout the workout. Like if we balance on one foot, like perfect balance on the right foot, and then on the left foot where the left ankle is hurt, the balance isn't so good. So trying to baby it a little bit, but still be able to do stuff. It's a little bit rough. But yeah, here we just have a lot of like technical work. We have tall snatch plus overhead squat, 3x pause snatch, tall snatch, or tall clean plus jerk, 2x pause clean plus pause jerk. Really started to feel fatigued towards the end of this. And I think the fatigue is largely an accumulation of volume and the fact that I'm so heavy that even though the weight was really light, kind of a lot more fatigue than I would have liked. We also did the one arm stuff first, and so do I experience muscle soreness after my workouts? Definitely right now because we're getting back into it, and it also depends what phase of the program we're in. So let's see. The street sweeper outside. If we make this a little bit smaller, no wait, not that. If we make this a little bit smaller here, and so that you guys can see the cycles at the bottom here, which we probably should have made sure of beforehand, we can see that we have microcycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I experience a lot more muscle soreness during the phases of the program that are high volume, which is earlier on in the program. And then the muscle soreness tends to not be as pronounced later in the program when the overall poundage I'm lifting is a lot lower and it's just a lot heavier. In which case, most of the fatigue that is accumulating is like CNS fatigue, central nervous system fatigue, where just lifting really heavy is really hard on you psychologically, more so than like maximal tearing of muscle. But throughout any phase that is particularly high volume relative to what I'm used to, I'll generally experience some soreness. I'm experiencing soreness right now because I haven't done a lot of lifting in a while and I'm just coming back, so definitely getting sore right now. It's not too bad, but also the percentages are really low because for each of these, we're doing 85% of the listed percentages. The listed percentages are already low. So we're doing like less than 50% of the 1 rep max for a lot of this stuff. But when we come back next time, as in today, for this workout here, which is the plan, I think we're going to do 82.5% of the listed percentages. And the following week we will do 90% of the listed percentages, and then 95, and then probably 97, 99, and then 100, and get back up to the max listed percentages. But yeah, we did some forearm curls, probably with way too much weight. We did 85, and then was able to forearm curl 85 for I think it was like 8 reps, but then like we couldn't reverse curl it like to save our life, so it's forearm extension, and so we only got like 3 reps, and I was like, oh, okay. Tried to do the RDLs just fine on the right leg. I think we were using like 155s, nothing too crazy heavy. I think our PR on one single leg RDLs with the right leg is like over 300 pounds. So we were just trying to cruise through 10 reps. And then on the left leg, when I was trying to balance on it, ankle really felt like not right. And so we only did 1 set as a result. And then on Sunday, we just took it off. And we can put that in here for posterity's sense. We just skipped it. Because we did these all on different days, and we were planning on doing these 4 workouts over the course of 2 weeks. We instead did 3 workouts in 1 week, which was a bit of an improvement on kind of the bar we had set for ourselves in terms of getting back into the gym. And so I didn't feel bad about skipping on Sunday. Like, overall, it would have been much, much easier to do the Sunday workout, but do the Friday and Sunday workout over the course of a second week, as opposed to getting it all in on 1 week. Are you trying to lose weight by going to the gym? I mean, you also do cardio or just getting stronger? Getting stronger is the main goal. But we're also trying to lose weight right now. We're trying to get stronger relative to our body weight, but walking to and from the gym is quite a bit of cardio for us. Like, the heavier you are, the more fatigue it takes to... Like, I weigh over 300 pounds. I weigh like 320 something. So it takes twice as much energy for me to walk, 4 miles than it does someone who is significantly, like, if someone's 160 pounds, it's going to take them half the amount of caloric energy to move the same amount of distance. So a 160 pound guy, which is, small for a guy, at least in the United States, they could go twice as far, basically, in the same amount of energy. But the big thing is, like, the footsies. The footsies are fucked up. I suppose we could take a look at the nail bend video real quick. Or nah, we don't need to do that. The video's on there. We try and bend the nail. We open the package of this nail bending kit that we had gotten. Really know nothing about it. Was really not as... going into it, I thought I was going to be able to bend at least one of the nails pretty comfortably, and I couldn't bend the what I think was the easiest nail. Or I could bend it. You could see in the what is it, the thumbnail? It's a little bit bent, but it's not very bent. So that was the program. I think what we're going to do is we are going to conclude this stream and then start a new one and play games for a little bit, because the stream's really short. There's not too much to talk about. It's not like anything we wanted to highlight or look at. Just kind of want to vlog and report on how the workouts are going, and so I think we're going to wrap it up. And so let's just... There's no one... I don't think there's even anyone in the Twitch YouTube, so there's a couple people in the Twitch. So for people in the Twitch, just stick around if you want to see us play some games. Same for in the YouTube, you'll have to go to a different channel because it will be hosted on a different channel when we are playing games. So I haven't even decided if we want to play Millennia or Victoria 3. But yeah, we will be going offline for at least a couple minutes. I think I'm going to start a load of laundry, so maybe in 5 minutes we'll be back. But thank you guys, and have a good one. Let's end the stream here, and end the stream.